31 is the latest Rob Zombie movie, and this time it's an action horror slasher thriller. Let's start off this review by saying that I'm not that familiar with Rob Zombie's work, having only seen The Devil's Rejects, which is a movie that I didn't really like all that much. But boys and girls and children, 31 was a blast to watch. It takes different elements from older movies, especially the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and The Running Man, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. And it takes these elements to create a violent, crazy, and really enjoyable and fun action horror movie. We follow a group of 5 circus performers, 3 men and 2 women, who on Halloween night have been kidnapped by a weird-looking Malcolm McDowell and 2 old bureaucratic ladies to celebrate the annual game of 31. And what is 31? It's a very simple game. Try to survive for 12 hours in a maze while being chased by a group of deranged clowns. Sounds like fun, huh? Now look at this movie all the ways you want. But just know this before going into it. All Rob Zombie wants to do is to entertain you. And he definitely succeeded with this film, or at least it worked out for me very damn well. The scariness and disturbing factor was not played all that much, but the movie's premise still got to me, especially after having seen a video that explained that many people in the US of A willingly go to haunted houses where they're basically violated and forced to do horrible things to one another. Just for fun. The video scarred me for life, I'm not lying, it's true. It scarred me for life. I felt sick to the stomach for over a week after watching it because it also showed actual footage of these torture houses. And just seeing the horror on these people's faces, it's something that I will never forget. So the video was made by Mr. Nightmare. I will put a link in the description below if you want to check it out, if it's still available, but nasty stuff, nasty stuff. The acting was pretty darn good. I found the group of survivors to be relatively likable and smart, making actually intelligent choices throughout the movie. And seeing veteran actors of the genre rather than your usual pretty-faced teens who just want to have sex all the time, it was a breath of fresh air, definitely. The group of killers ranges from chainsaw-wielding siblings to a mustached Spanish Nazi midget. You heard that right, it's in the movie. And they are very colorful and nasty, and Malcolm McDowell chews the scenery in every scene he is in. And for once, it didn't feel out of place, not like in Silent Hill Revelation. I think that movie was something else. The outstanding performer in the movie was definitely Richard Brake as Doomhead. He is a charming, twisted, disturbing and memorable villain that will be cherished as one of Zombie's best creations. He watches the 1922 version of Nosferatu while going crazy, while having sex with a girl, or prostitute probably. It was a weird scene. One of the many ones in the movie. The soundtrack and special effects are great as well. However, if there is a problem that I have with the movie, it's with the cinematography, and that's due to the freaking MPAA rating board. Because just like in the other Rob Zombie movies, there is shaky cam during the violent sequences, and it usually either shies away from the action or is so close up and shaking that you can't understand what's happening, you can't see the actual gore. And I know that the director had to submit the movie twice to the, or 3 times even, to the MPAA until it received an R rating, because at first it received 2 NC-17 ratings. And I can't wait for the home video extended unrated release that happens with every single other Rob Zombie flick, because it would have been even more fun and enjoyable if it actually showed some of the crazy violence up close but kinda clear, because shying away from it didn't feel right with the overall theme of the movie. Overall, Rob Zombie's 31 is one of the biggest surprises of the year. It is a ton of fun to watch, crazy violent, full of deranged characters, and the time went by very damn fast for a 100-minute movie. So, I highly recommend you watch it if you either like the genre or the director's work. It's not for everyone, just like with every other movie from the director, but I definitely want to check out some of his other work right now, especially the remake of Halloween, because a lot of people are giving it shit, and they are always giving him shit for the dialogue because it's not believable. I've met a lot of people who keep on swearing. It's life. But still, guys, have you seen 31, and which one is your favorite Rob Zombie movie? Tell me in the comments below. Thanks guys for watching, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.